Hello, welcome back to the channel guys, it's JPA here. In today's video I'm going to be discussing football being back. Obviously Rangers are playing tomorrow against Aberdeen. Just before getting this video, if you want to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, that would be absolutely amazing, thank you very much. And yeah, we'll just get straight into this video. So Scottish football is officially back tomorrow. We're the first kick-off, 12:30 at Pittodrie tomorrow. It's available on Sky Sports. You'll probably get it on Rangers TV, and I think that's pretty much it. For obviously no fans, which is going to be a little bit different, but it probably help us in the long run. It's always difficult to go up there and play with our fan base. They're very close to the pitch and that they make a lot of noise, and it can be at times very difficult to play there. But I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. If you look at Aberdeen, they've had kind of mixed fortunes in pre-season. You can't really judge them on anything else. Unfortunately, they've not really played much, and obviously the same for us. But the big news for them, or for us really, is that Sam Crosgrove will be missing tomorrow. He's actually out for 4 months now, which is a massive blow for Aberdeen. Probably a good thing for us. Curtis Main is also missing for tomorrow's game, which means Aberdeen are not going to be able to play their usual tactic of just lumping up forward, looking for free kicks and trying to get set pieces in dangerous areas. They're going to have to try and get the ball down and play football. I don't know how that's going to go. They've got a young lad that will probably come up front. I think he's pretty much their only option that they've got, and he doesn't really play the way they would play. He's not a big target man. He's just a young guy, quite short, and I think the style of play that Aberdeen play will not really suit him, so they're going to have to do something else to try and change that. Mikey Devlin and Shay Logan are also doubts, but I'd expect at least one of them to make the game. It's probably just mind games from Derek McInnes, if I'm really honest, that both of them won't play. And that's pretty much it for Aberdeen. As I say, I don't think they'll play the normal style that they play, but I just really didn't know what kind of Aberdeen's going to turn up. They usually kind of raise their game against Rangers. I had a comment on my last video, a Celtic guy saying, but it sounds like you fear Aberdeen, you're scared of Aberdeen and all this. Celtic play them and trounce them every week or every time they play them. I'm paraphrasing obviously. He said that, and if this is a direct quote to you, whoever made the comment, if you honestly think that Aberdeen play the same way against Celtic that they do against Rangers, then you're absolutely deluded in my opinion. Aberdeen pretty much just laid into Celtic when they play them, and obviously against us it's night and day. Look at the results against Rangers and look at the results against Celtic. It's not because you are amazing, trust me, that's not how it is. Anyway, never mind that, getting back to us. Rangers had a really good pre-season in comparison to what Aberdeen did. They kind of had mixed results, but we obviously know that we got the 2 wins in France that were really good. They were good technical sides. We then played the physical games against the likes of Motherwell and Coventry, who they were obviously defensive styles, and we managed to break them no problem. This will be obviously a different game. It's a competitive game. No friendly's ever going to be like a competitive game, so it's going to be a different game. It's going to have a bit of an edge to it, but I do believe that we can get the 3 points. I'll tell you my prediction in a minute. In terms of who's playing, you're never going to be able to predict the lineup. I think the 11 that will start is probably going to be very close to the ones that started the last pre-season game. Looking forward to seeing Aribo play, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this new dynamic with Hadji and Kent, who they seem to have like 3 roles and they seem to be switching from side to side. Obviously Morelos is probably going to start. Jermaine Defoe is injured for this one, he's not going to make it unfortunately. Katic is obviously out, he's out for at least January you'd expect. Davis is out for a couple of weeks, and obviously Hollander wasn't really mentioned, but you can pretty much bet that he's not going to start either. So I'd imagine a back four of Barisic, Edmondson, Goldson and Tavernier on the other side. Midfield three would probably be Jack, Aribo and Kamara, I'd imagine. And then obviously Kent, Morelos and Hadji up front as a front three. Speak a wee bit more on Morelos. Obviously there's been a lot of controversy over whether he's going to leave the club. That's obviously not been decided. He is making the trip to Pittodrie, so I'd imagine he will start. Didn't really have any other fit strikers unless he kind of pulls one out of the hat and gives Greg Stewart a start against his former club. That could well happen, but I really very much doubt it. I think Morelos will start, and the big question is whether his head's going to be in it. Is he going to be huffy, sulky, Alfie that gets in a bad mood every time he misses a chance and then ends up getting sent off? Are we going to get that Alfredo Morelos, or are we going to get the one that scored 14 goals in the Europa League last season, who's absolutely fire and smashes into people, doesn't give defenders a moment's peace? That's the type of Morelos that I want to see out there. And if you're honestly looking at it, if he does want to move, he's going to have to improve. It's as simple as that. If he wants a big money move, he's going to have to prove that people need to take that gamble on him. He can't just sit there and sulk and get himself sent off, because that's just going to devalue him. He's going to get his value dropped and he'll probably not get his move that he obviously wants. So let me know what you guys think down below of whether you think Morelos will start. If he does start, how do you think his head's going to be? In terms of prediction, I'm going to go positive for this one, against my better judgment probably. I'm going to go Aberdeen 1, Rangers 2. I do think they'll score. I think they will cause us problems, despite the fact they've no Main and no Cosgrove up front. I still think they will cause us problems. They've got Bryson in the field as well, who's still a very good player. Goal scorers for me, I'm going to go for Joe Aribo, and I'm going to go for Tavernier. I think Tavernier will get a set piece, either a free kick or possibly even a penalty or something, just to kick off the season and get that 3 points. So that's the video done, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As I say, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video to hopefully talk about this game. Cheers.